Hello guys, so in today's video I'm going to talking about and tell of you one childhood history that happened in my elementary school, and I was telling that history to my girlfriend like Sunday. So I remember about that history and I wanted to share with all of you. So in elementary high school there is a time for lunch. I remember that I study in the morning, so like at 10 a.m. we had time to lunch, and uh, the people who give the lunch. Let me research if there is that that word in English, but I don't think so. But the girl who give the lunch for us, like they bring the all the food in the classroom, and we had plates, we had um other things like spoons and another. I'm sorry, my vocabulary is really and forks, spoons and forks. In that time, we still didn't use knife. I remember that. I think that in that time we don't even use forks. We only use that spoons. Yeah, and I remember about that. And I was in the second year of elementary school, and I had a friend called Nicholas, and he's a friend of mine, like uh, in years, and I have met him I guess 3 years ago, and it was nice talking to him. But I never told him that the history that was when he was a child. So when they give the lunch, they first give a big lunch, like really food, like rice, beans, some meat, or I don't know, some another thing, and they give also some candies like not exactly a candy but more like a dessert. And they give it for us, and on that day I knew that the dessert was jelly. So I since I was a kid I really liked jelly, and I wanted to take the jelly, only the jelly, because I knew that if I take the other food, the the rice with beans with meat, um, I would let my dish all dirty, and it would be really bad for me to eat the jelly. So I decided to don't take it, and then there I go waiting for the jelly, for the moment where I go over there, take the jelly. And my friend Nicholas, that was seated behind me, said to me, "Don't you want to exchange the plates? Because I know that the 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 woman that gives the jelly is going to give more jelly if you eat some food before." And I don't know why. I was thinking, no, but I don't know why, but I wanted more jelly, and I was thinking only on the quantity, and I exchanged the plates. What a stupid thing to do, because his plate was all dirty uh, with rice, with beans, and I couldn't wash it. And then the time of the jelly arrives. He goes in my front. He takes the jelly in the in the clean plate, and there I go in the dirty plate, take the jelly. I receive less jelly, uh, and and was all dirty. Oh my god, guys! And it was horrible to eat because there is food in the jelly. Oh my god, guys! I couldn't eat it all of it. And that day I was really sad for the decision that I made from exchanging my plate for 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 a dirty plate. And I don't know why I did that. So that's just a funny history that I remember that I was telling my girlfriend on Sunday. And this makes me remember the times of elementary school, like when we are just kids, like how much time passed, almost in a blink of eyes. Of course, that is not in a blink of eyes, but uh, it is really fast, really fast. At least I have the perception that when I was a child, time passed slower. Maybe because I didn't use cell phone, or maybe because just a kind of sensation because everything was new. I didn't have lived that much, I just have like 6 7 6 7 sorry guys, 89 years old. So I didn't have the perception of time, for me, everything was really slow, and I miss that life about things going slow, about everything being new. And I know that there is no comeback, and we can't this make what we already make. We can come back in time, but I wanted that sensation back about things happens slower, you know. Because nowadays everything is so fast. There is so much information. You have to do this, that, and if you don't do that, you're going to be late. Late for what? You know. So it kind of looks like we are in a run that there is no finish line, and I know that I am. There is a run about getting a job, about getting a degree, but why can I make that in my time, you know? Of course, it's good to get a degree in the regular time, to get a job, um, but sometimes, at least me, I feel that that run just makes me feel bad because there's that pressure that you have to do it, and if you don't do it, you're going to be late. And I already spent so much time in that run, in that race, you know, and I noticed that it just don't worth it to uh, compare yourself with others. Like, oh, I am the front of that guy. I am winning the race. What race, Like, if you consider life a race, the finish line is when you die. So the people that's going to win is the people who die, like the last one to die, But for me, I really have to change my perspective about that. Like, don't think that I am a race, that everyone is my competitor, that everyone is behind me, or he's in the front of me. There isn't any race. Just learn things, make something you like it, spend some time with people that you like, do good things, and don't stay in the cell phone. I really don't have to change that, like spend less time in my cell phone. Anyway, guys, that's today's video talking about a childhood story and the final having some reflection that just comes to my mind, like uh, about timing, uh, like being faster than was in the past. That's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching the video. See you next time. Bye bye.